What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing the Batman Zero skin from the Fortnite 0 Point series. Let's get started in the center of our page with the lower edge of the brow. And leave a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left side. We're going to draw a curve that goes up. And we'll bend that out towards the left. Let's line this up on the right. Going up. And then bending that out. Now we're going to go back to the inside and curl up the brow. Starting on the left. Come in and bend that up. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's connect the inside of the brow. Starting back on the left. Come down. And then up. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. On the left side, we're going to step in. We're going to draw a half circle. Coming down. Just pull that up towards the inside of the brow. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to add a thick edge along the bottom edge of the brow. Starting on the left, just going to angle this up and in. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the top, we're just going to curve this in and then down towards the inside. Now let's move down and draw the edge of the mask. We're going to start all the way over on the left side, draw a straight angled line. Coming down and in towards the center, right about there. And go up and out towards the right. Let's go back to the center, draw a straight line going all the way up towards the top. Let's draw the outside edge of the nose piece. Starting from the inside of the left eye, draw a straight angled line coming down and out. Do the same thing on the right. Let's go back to the center, step down and draw in the mouth. We're going to start all the way over on the left, curve the mouth going up, and then down. Now we're going to add a bracket around the corners of the mouth. It's coming around and in. And then from the center, we're going to step down, draw a curve, going up and then down for the lower lip. Let's go back to the side of the mask and draw the lower half of the head. Starting on the left, just going to bring this down, bend that in just underneath the lip, go out, and pull that up on the right side. And now I'm going to draw the outside of the mask. From the bottom corner of the brow, we're going to step out, just going to curve the mask coming down, and then just tucking that in towards the side. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming down, and then bending that in. Now from the side of the head, we're going to draw a straight line going all the way up towards the tip, the ear. Go to the right, we'll just line this up along the top. Let's connect the top of the ear to the top corner of the brow with a curve. We're going to come down and then just bend that in. And now we'll close off the top of the head. From the left side, we're going to step down, we're going to draw a curve going up in the middle, we're going to round this out, go across, and then bend that down on the right. And then we'll tuck the ears behind the top of the head. Starting back on the left, draw a straight angle line coming down and in. Now I'm going to go back and add a fold along the outside of the cheek. Starting on the left side, curve out and then down, go over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now that we've drawn the face, let's move down and draw on the side of the body. We're going to start on the left side of the head, curve the body going out, and then down towards the left hip, move over towards the right, go out, and then down towards the same height. Now you want to connect the hips with a curve. Starting on the left, come down in the middle, and then bend that back up. Let's add some detail to the body. We're going to start with the top edge of the belt. From the left hip, we'll step up, draw that same curve, coming down the middle, and then back up. And then in the center of the belt, we're going to add a circle. Starting from the top, go all the way around, and then back up, and we'll add a smaller circle in the center. And then from the side of that circle, we're going to step out and draw two straight lines. Now we're going to add two canisters on the bottom left side of the body. Starting from the side, angle down and in towards the belt. And from the top, I'm just going to angle this up, aiming towards the shoulder. Do the same thing along the bottom. And then we'll close off the side. Let's add a trim along the top and bottom. I'm going to step down, draw another angle line, do the same thing along the bottom, I'm going to split this in half, starting from the top, come all the way down. Let's add that strap going in behind that canister, starting from the top right shoulder, come down, then in, I'm going to step down and then draw that again. Let's move underneath the chin, draw a straight line going across from left to right. And then from the ends, we'll curve this out and then up underneath the head. And we'll go underneath the strap on the right side, draw a straight angle line coming down and out, and then pull that straight out. And then from that inside corner, just going to curve this down and then out in behind the canister. And then from the center, draw a straight line coming down towards the belt. Now we're going to continue working down towards the bottom of the feet. From the buckle, let's step down, draw a short line, going across from left to right. And then from the left side, we're going to curve the leg going out and down towards the left heel. Go over towards right, curve this out and down towards the right heel. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. We'll start from the left heel, curve the foot coming down and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Let's go back to the left side and round out the top of the foot. We're starting on the outside, curve the foot going up. I'm just going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel. Draw a straight line coming in. Now we're going to add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. Let's take this curve, I'm going to step up and just trace that across towards the heel. And now we're going to move back up to the hips and draw the outside of the leg. Let's start from the left hip and curve the leg going out, and then we'll bend that down on top of the foot. Let's go to the top of the left foot. We're going to step up, curve this down, and then up, and then we'll line this up on the right side. Now halfway along that curve, I'm going to angle down and in, curve this out and then down on top of the foot. Let's add a couple straps along the inside. From this point, curve in and up. And then from that bottom line, we'll step up, draw another straight line coming in. Let's add the knee pads. From this point, go up, bend that in. And then from here, we're going to curve this up and out toward the side of the leg. Now I'm going to move back up and draw another belt coming down from the right side towards the left hip. Starting up here, curve down and across, and go out towards the left side. Step down and draw that again, coming across and then up on the right. Let's add a buckle on the left side and draw two straight lines coming down. And now I'm going to add those straps going across the top of the leg. Starting from the bottom of that strap, curve down and then in towards the inside of the leg, go out and up on the right. Now I'm going to step down and draw that again. Now I'm going to place the buckle in the center of those straps, drawing two straight angle lines coming down and out on the left and right side. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with that large armor on the left shoulder. Starting from the top of the body, we're going to start with a circle, going all the way around, and then back in, draw another small circle in the center. Now you want to trace that circle along the outside. We're going to step up, go all the way around, just pull that down towards the side, curve this out, and then up. From here, we're going to draw a short angled line coming in towards the head, and then we'll round out the shoulder, going up and then bending that in. Let's add that spike on the side. Starting from this point, curve up and then down, pull this up and in, and come down and in toward the side of the shoulder. Let's go back to the inside point, curve this down and then in toward the side of the body. Now I'm going to draw the inside of the arm. Starting halfway down the side of the body, curve the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right, going out and then down towards the same height. Now let's go back to the left side and draw on the thumb. From the wrist, we're going to draw a small half circle coming in and then out. Close off the end with a bracket. And then we'll add 3 fingers on either side. Let's start from the bottom of the thumb, curve this down, and then bend that up around the bracket. Step down, curve down, and then up. And then the third finger, we're going to go out. We'll bend the arm coming up and in underneath the shoulder. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting underneath the thumb, add in the second finger, and then the third finger coming up, and then bending that in underneath the head. Now we're going to go halfway along the inside of the arm, draw the edge of the glove, curving up and then out. Let's line this up on the right, going up and out. Now we'll add that strap along the top. We're going to step down, just follow that same curve coming in on both sides. Now on the left side, we're going to leave a gap, step up, draw another curve coming in and then down. And then underneath the shoulder, curve down and then in. Now I'm going to go back to the right side and draw that torn sleeve. Starting from the top of the arm on the inside, curve up and out. Add a small half circle, go up and out. Let's move up and draw a small circle. Now I'm going to go back and add 2 spikes along the outside of the arm. Start from the top of the glove, come up towards the top, curve out and then down, bend that back up and in. Let's leave a gap and do that again. Going up, rounding out the side, and pulling that in. Let's go back to the inside of the right arm and add an X. And I'll add 2 packs on the side of the hip. Starting from the top of the belt, draw a straight line going out on both sides. Go straight down. And we'll pull that back in towards the hip. Now you want to layer the cape in behind the body. Let's start underneath the index finger on the left, curve down and then out. And do the same thing on the right. And then we'll tear up the bottom edge of the cape. Starting on the left, curve up and in. Let's add a notch, going up and then down. And we'll continue that curve coming in towards the side of the leg. Let's go over towards the right, going up and in. Add another notch. And then curve that back in. And then we'll continue the cape in between the legs. Starting on the left, come in and then down. Pull that back up and out in behind the right. And that's pretty much it. There's Batman Zero from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.